Hello, everybody. I am Mariana Stefanidi on behalf of ECU. Today we're here for the exhibition, for the simultaneous exhibition of GM Sergey Karjakin. We have the support of the Bugar Gashimov Foundation, and that is why close to me I have Sharhan Gashimov, the ECU Global Strategy Director. Hello, everyone. How do you feel today, Sergey?
Hello, I'm fine.
Are you ready to face your opponents?
Yes, I will try. I understand that it will be a hard simul. Like it's not a usual simul when you face some completely unknown players, and now it will be tough, but I will try.
Good. Sharhan, some words from you also, and thank you, of course, for inviting Sergey for this very nice event.
Yeah, thanks, and hello everyone. This is absolutely brilliant that we organized this event today for all the chess community, and thanks Sergey for accepting. ECU is doing a lot these days for the chess events and to keep it more professional way, because I mean we all know that we have lockdown these days, and so the online chess is really helping to not to lose any passion towards the chess. And what I would like to expect from the players against Sergey, I mean, to fight. I mean, Sergey is also a guy that sometimes he needs to see how the it's not only about the victory. So I'm expecting the decent match today.
Good. So Sergey, I think you can press the button start and have the simul starting.
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I just want to find the button.
It's the green button. Yeah.
Okay.
Good luck, Sergey.
Yeah, thank you.
Also, please press the button Автосмена. The red button. No, there is under the board. There is Автосмена. If you see.
So you can.
Yes. Just
I'll
make it green. No, not this. Under the board. Yes, exactly. Thank you so much.
So you are playing different openings.
E4, D4, C4, knight F3, B3, and G3.
Oh, a different one to everyone.
Yeah, he's mixing his openings.
I'm mixing myself probably more than my opponents.
So Sergey, recently you had a match against colleagues from space. How it was?
Yeah, it was really nice when you play against space and you represent an Earth. so it was fun. I enjoyed, and they actually played very well. So
I think there was a draw. One draw.
Yeah, it was a draw. We made a draw.
So you managed to build peace between space and Earth.
Yes, no war.
Okay.
So many different openings that now I'm just try to understand. Yes, a bit confused. Oops. Okay, probably
it
one
seems,
knight.
or you are playing too fast?
I'm trying to play fast always in the simuls, but I don't know what to expect for today. So I'm not so confident that I should play fast, but
yeah, I should admire that you have very solid opponents today. They are the winners of the Group D European Online Chess Championship.
Yes.
Yes, most of them are over 2,300. So
Fidelo, I mean, yeah.
Yes, Fidelo. I'm talking about Fidelo.
I don't know why all the top GMs likes this G4 in Sicilian. Yesterday, yeah.
G4 is good. What's the problem with G4?
Nothing. I mean, we will see a bit later if it's good or not.
We will see.
Yeah, I'm expecting that H4.
The only thing is that I forgot what is the idea of G4, but I will try to remember. Okay, G4, probably H4.
Yes, I remember H4 because those are the openings that I can understand. Whatever is aggressive. So.
Yeah, so far he knows the moves. I mean, what will be the idea later? We will see.
Yes, and this bishop e4 stuff, it was so many games played by Grishuk, also by Magnus, but when you play black, you understand that it's tricky, but when you play white, it seems that black is completely fine. So there's a problem. But okay, yes, and this opening, Catalan is interesting. I won actually a nice game against Vladimir Kramnik in this opening, but anyway, it's very solid for black.
Even I played this opening, you know, B3, G3.
Yes, but it's actually quite principle. Black should know what they do, but of course black is fine. Yes, bishop before I go G4.
Really?
Simul line. Why not? I think I played this line against Magnus, didn't I?
Maybe we can check.
Yeah.
Well, if it will not be.
We can do everything.
So B6. He probably wants to play bishop A6.
Nice
That's why
idea.
I will be very clever. I'll play queen E2. Okay, and this is solid for him.
Long castle. I mean, this is typical. Okay.
No, knight BD7 wasn't played in our game.
So Magnus preferred a different move.
Bishop D7 he played. But maybe he played without H6, H4. I just don't remember. I mean, I don't have time to think too much, and that's why
Come on, you have 2 hours for the game.
No. I always try to force my opponents to think.
So maybe it's the opening. I mean, it's well known. That's why, I mean, they're not spending that much time at this moment.
Okay, this is probably a very critical position where I have to be very precise, but I mean,
I don't know what will happen here, but I definitely like the position. I mean, that.
You mean you like it for white or for black?
In general, I like the dynamic. White or
but
black?
Let me play brilliantly. Can I?
What does it mean?
I will show you, Sarhan. You don't expect this move. I will move my bishop to G2. Yes, bishop B7. Okay. Now I have different options. I'm not sure how they play this position for white.
What's you're thinking here? Okay, bishop G3.
Well, I played it, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay. Theory. Queen C7. The guy is playing so fast. I mean, the position is not obvious to play Queen C7, but he played it.
Ahmed knows what to do.
He probably knows, yes. Okay.
So
I'm thinking
yeah.
about knight e5, then f4. Black has some plays. I'm much more used to play such positions with black, but anyway, it's playable for both sides.
If your bishop wouldn't be on g3, I would say knight e5 and g4, like you do.
Yeah. So it's probably theory. Yeah.
Yeah, your opponent is too fast. Okay, I like this Benoni, way Ugar style.
Yes.
Knight e7.
Knight e7 is correct because he wants to play knight e4 and it's not.
And then f6.
So obvious. Yes.
So definitely black knows this type of positions.
Yeah, I should have played e4 against him. I felt it, but okay. Okay, knight c5. Now my bishop goes to g2.
To complete the brilliance you mentioned.
Knight g6. I'm a little bit surprised actually about knight g6 because I expected him to play knight e4, but maybe knight g6 is also possible.
Yeah, but for me it's a bit passive move.
Passive. You call it passive, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
So,
now if you
okay. Whoa. Yes. Now I want knight g4.
So let's see how the.
At least I made him to think for after g4 to play castle.
Yeah, your opponent spent nearly 2 minutes.
Okay.
20% of his time for the game.
Actually, castle here is not considered to be the main move. Normally, black plays bishop f6. So
But
it should be something.
What's the difference? Why not castle instead of bishop f6?
It's probably because of bishop b5, I guess.
a6.
And bishop a4, and I want to provoke b5, and then okay, he open up his king. Probably, it's what I think. Okay.
Okay, it seems to be another nice game. Should be with Benoni. Knight e8.
Yes, it's actually
completely
fine. And okay, I will. I'm thinking. I'll play queen c2 or queen b3.
Queen c2 is the idea is.
Just then to play a3 and king g7. I thought he will play f5 and then at f6 check. And after king g7, I wanted to play f5. I thought it's very logical and straight in. I don't know. Seems dangerous for him.
I didn't like the last couple of moves that Ahmed did here.
f5, he will take h5, knight f2. If he will not win on e3, then I will castle and then I will have a huge attack, probably. But it's not so simple. He'll play rook e8. If castle, then c takes d4. Let me think. Okay, I'm not forced actually to play f5. I can play some other moves, like h4, for example. h4, and then h5. h4, f5, knight e5, f6, h5.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, let's try. I will not force to, to open up the position with f5. Okay, bishop e7. Somehow.
But it's completely fine.
No, it's.
You will not play g4 here.
I will not. No, I'm choosing. Normally it's rook e1 or knight c3 probably, but of course it's hard to remember. Okay, rook e1. f5, yes. I can play h5 immediately, but he will change it and then rook h8, and I don't know. Let me play knight e5. Okay, e4. Yeah, actually, a6 is not the main move. The main move is b5 here. It's very principal, and it was actually played by Vugar against me in the match, the world against Azerbaijan when we played the match.
What was the score?
Sorry?
What was the score of that game?
Well, I won the game, but he was completely fine. Like, it was not about the opening.
Wow, bishop e5.
Yes, I didn't expect this, but now the question is if I will manage to take and play g4 and to crash the position, but he will definitely try to go f6.
I don't like what Ahmed does here. I mean,
I don't like it for black too, but I have to be precise to show. Yeah. So now he plays bishop f6. Now I have different options like bishop d4, for example, or some other moves. Rook e1 I can play first. Well, I'm not saying white has anything special, but it should be slightly better for me.
Yeah.
Okay, knight d7, castle. Yeah, d5. Now I want to go e3. a5. No, but this I don't like for him. It seems too slow for me. And
I don't like any of the moves that last 5 to 6 moves. I mean, it's not the idea to play fast. I mean, but it's also the idea to make a solid moves. I mean, or the whole idea is turning knight to g6 and then playing all this. No,
I start with g4 and hope to have a good attack. Yes, g6 now, knight e3. So he goes bishop e7. I wasn't sure if he will take or he will go back. Okay. d4.
Yeah, seems good. Bishop e6.
Okay, let me say some data about this simultaneous exhibition because it is early. It is still, let's say, in the beginning. Sergey chose to give his opponents 10 minutes plus 5 seconds per every move, and he has 135 and 30 minutes plus 5 seconds for every move. Today we see 8 players, in the contrary with the last simuls, and that is because the level of the players is much higher than the previous simuls, and that is why we reduced the number of them, and we expect to see some fire, which is already lit, I think, by checking those games.
d5.
Yeah,
he breaks it.
Maria, thanks for the data. Yeah, so unfortunately, some players, I mean, are playing too fast. I mean, and they are helping Sergey, I would say. But in some positions, there is a fight.
No, there is a fight in all the games, but I hope.
But the idea in this type of, I mean, simuls that if the players will keep the same level of chess against you for a long run, then you will be you'll be spending more energy. If some of them will be crushed at the beginning, then you are becoming stronger and stronger.
When I'm killing the people, I'm getting stronger. 27. Well, all these kind of positions are better for white. I always believed so. But when I played against Vugar, for example, in Sochi, we played in Grand Prix. It was a draw, and Vugar felt such positions very well. He knew what he's doing. Yeah, queen d2, okay. Positional moves. Knight e8. I don't think it's the best place for a knight. But at the same time, I should do something because I don't want to allow d4. I can, but I don't want. I want to take and to play d4, but then the knight might come to e6.
Definitely, I mean, and it's the best. But I don't know. You can also play something with your pawn on f.
Okay, take. Yes, I think this is the theory, and it was some games like Grishuk Aronian and some other games, and also Wesley So played it with white. I think rook e2 is somehow very clever to go rook d2 somewhere.
Maybe it's avoiding knight d3 after moving your knight from d4.
Yeah, we will come back to that game. Yes, and now, yeah, well, my last move is obviously when you don't know what to do, play with the h pawn. That's why I played h3.
Yeah, but then you also avoided bishop g4.
Yeah, in some positions, yes. I don't know, g4 should I play? Actually, I want to play bishop d4, but the only reason I don't play it is he takes knight takes d4, bishop d5 is some move. I'm not sure how to play later on. So I'm thinking about it. Maybe to improve my position a little bit, to go g4 now. Yeah, so I played a4 to prevent b5. Rook c8.
c8 been played.
Okay, a5. Yes, knight e7. Now I thought it should be almost winning for me. Yeah, bishop c5. Now I try to remember, is it rook d2 or knight a4?
So it's still all theory.
It is theory.
Which one do you like more?
Well, the position is very concrete, like.
So it's better to follow the knowledge rather than.
Well, I feel like it's probably knight a4 because I forced black to do something with the bishop because rook d2 is somehow. It's not so forcing move, and then he will play queen e7, and then what? Knight a4, bishop b4. He will have.
Then he might take on e4.
On e4? Ah, yeah. Also, yeah. So I think it's knight a4. Yes. Now, I mean, what he's doing after queen g5, for example.
The idea is
to play queen f6 and.
Yeah.
And that's it, basically. Can he play f6, takes, and knight g8? I'll go rook f1. Probably. Okay, I'm just thinking. h6 I should not play knight g6. So yeah, queen g5 looks very natural. I can also play castle, but it's a bit slow. Yeah, queen g5. So he played king b8.
Yeah.
Now again, bishop d4, knight d4, bishop d5. And I thought knight f5 is coming, but then some bishop f3. I know that Anish plays such positions very well. We discussed this type of positions.
With white or with black?
With white, he's very good. When he doesn't have any risk. Yes.
When he doesn't have any risks, yeah, he makes a draw.
But I'm saying he's good. I'm not saying he's winning the games. I can even consider to play b4 actually, and if b5, bishop b3 just.
Okay, play b4.
So Hannah, I know you like it, but b4, bishop c4. Just not sure what is my next.
No, I completely dislike the move b4, but since you are mentioning, I am trying to provoke you to play this move.
You're provoking me. Okay. What is the ELO rating of my opening, by the way?
Of Simultanka 1 to 3?
Yes.
Give me a second, please.
Simultanka.
Just a second.
Shouldn't we keep this confidential?
No, but all the data was actually online while everybody were playing in the ECU championships. Everybody knows the names because if you recall, it was an open tournament and everything was announced on chess results.
No, I know, but I mean for Sergey.
Why do you want to make it more difficult for me, Sarhan?
Yes, I cannot understand. Simultanka 1 to 3 is Doric Nenad. He's an IEM and his rating currently is 2,249.
Okay, rook b8. He probably wants to play c4 and b5, but then I will take and play knight d4.
No, c4 is not the idea to play here. If your opponent wants to play like this, it's kamikaze moves.
Yeah, f5. Yes, it's what I thought. I'll take.
Why you took? Okay, then there was rook f7.
Yeah, we'll discuss it later, but I should have taken. Okay, black is let's say solid, but there is no much play for black, or I don't see big counterplay for him. So bishop d2 I go. Okay, rook g8.
No, I was thinking maybe you could play rook g1, but then I saw that he can respond.
Rook f7. Rook f7. Yeah. Actually, maybe I should have castle instead of queen g5, but it's hard to say. So rook g8.
Still, I believe. What's the idea?
I have different moves. I can play queen h6. I'm not really afraid of queen g3, king d1.
Yeah, and king goes to c2, and you're safe.
Or if he goes knight f5, I will take and then play castle, and I'm pawn up, and my knight will probably come to e5.
No, I would play if queen h6, I would play queen g3 check and then knight f5.
Yeah, but then I take and I play f7.
Rook g7.
And queen f6, and I want to play f8 or h6.
Oh yes, I mean this is disaster.
He can play after f7. He can play rook f8, but well, at least I can win a pawn on b6 or something. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I shouldn't think so much. I should play. Okay, knight c7. I believe it should be slightly better for me, but at the same time, it's solid also for black.
I must inform you that you have won one game because, as the player just informed me, he had a computer crash and he,
Sorry, man.
And Lead Chess actually signed him off. We're sorry for Vangelis Patrelakis, but things like that happen in the web world, in the digital world.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you will meet in an over-the-board game with Sergey.
Yes.
And you will enjoy it more.
Okay, Queen G3, King D1.
So you mean now we have only 7 boards left?
Yes.
So someone granted him a victory.
As Sarhan told me, I'm getting stronger.
Yeah. You are spending less energy with all this.
Thank you for reducing my energy. I feel like I am Tesla.
With the new batteries.
With the new batteries, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, our plan was to play f7. I can actually go King c2. I'm not sure. Okay, for example, we can consider f7. He has to play rook f8. Queen f6, queen g7, queen takes b6. It's probably good for me. I'm pawn up. Okay, let's try. Yeah, rook d8. But now my idea with bishop h3 was to play knight f4 and to pin the queen. But rook g7 is what we discussed with Sarhan. That
this
is probably winning. So b5. He finally played b5. Okay, I'm not that happy, but
Maria, if the opponents is also hearing all the comments of Sergey.
Of course.
Then it's strange that your opponent played rook g7. I mean, because it was also in the comments that the only move was rook f8.
Okay, but I'm not sure if all the opponents speak English, so it's not so easy to keep up.
Sorry, but I believe these days it's must.
Okay, but apart from that, I think that many opponents of Sergey may switch off the sound, where they can be, for example, they cannot control both the, let's say, the acoustic and the playing. And
then I would recommend them to turn on. Yeah, to switch on, because Sergey sometimes gives some good hints to his opponents.
okay, I'm considering knight to sacrifice the pawn to play knight d5. It's hard to calculate.
You mean the knight on e3?
No, the knight from c3, but he might take with the... Actually, he played a very good move, bishop d7. I underestimated this because he wants to play knight e6.
And bishop goes to c6.
Yes. I mean, I didn't manage to play before. One more move and I would have played it, but I didn't manage.
But couldn't you play instead of bishop d2 b4?
Yeah, but then some knight b3 and cb rook takes c3. It wasn't clear for me. Yes, now I'm thinking. Okay, let's try h5 and we'll see. Так, knight takes d4, queen takes d4. I'm attacking g7 and he'll probably take on b3. So knight d6. I can castle long. I can play bishop d3 also. Well, let's not think too much. Let's castle. Yeah. He takes, I take. Queen e7. He gives up the bishop, and I believe it should be slightly better for me. But again, I have to be very precise, because then after takes rook d8 and knight d3 is coming, I should be careful with this. No, I think it's actually a theory. f4 now, bishop d4, knight c6, bishop f6, queen f6, e5, queen e7, queen d6. I think it's a theory. Because after f4, black probably has to take on d4, otherwise if knight c6, knight c5. Yeah, it's probably theory. Okay, f6.
Well, I believe white is better here, but
it's not simple to prove it.
This is for sure. Less and less materials on the table.
Yes. No, he's very solid. I didn't find some precise moves, probably, and now there are big drawing tendencies. But okay.
I must congratulate you on your second win against Ahmed. After Queen f6, he resigned.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Ahmed played well at the beginning, but then he made, I would say, a series of mistakes and completely he lost the game himself. Bishop.
Yeah, b6 he played, which is fine. Now, should I play rook b1 and b4, or should I go some bishop h6? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, well, it's complicated. Okay. Bishop c5, yeah. Bishop c5. If I take and play rook c1, he'll play some queen e7.
Yeah, knight on e6 is really...
Yeah, I should definitely exchange the knight. I'm just choosing
the right time.
The right time is now. Or one more thing, I'm thinking about nice move, queen g4, but maybe it's a bit too much.
Another brilliance.
Okay, no. I take. Okay.
G5.
G5. Yeah, it's logical. It's what I expected, but I had some ideas.
Wow, your opponent spent a lot of time.
Yeah. At least he's trying to play very precise, and
This is good, but also the opponent should take care of his time. I mean, that side knot is somewhere nearby.
okay, we'll see now.
Okay, this is the move you mentioned, f4, bishop takes on d4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bishop b7. It's I don't know. I have different options. Okay, let me do this.
What if the previous position is a theory, but why your opponent spending too much time?
Yeah, but if you don't remember the theory, it's kind of normal. Yeah, he took. I mean, it was very principle to take on e4, which was hard to calculate. But now I thought I'm better because his knight is not coming. Well, here I am obviously should be winning. I can win a pawn on h7, and
Yeah.
I have many ways to play, let's say, but I just want to find the most precise. I can take on h7, take on d6, and play queen e4, and to attack on a8, and also
and
to
then
capture the queen h4. And I don't see actually what he can do there.
Yeah, and the time for your opponent.
Okay, rook c8. Should I play f4, or I can attack again with queen g4?
Yeah, if you go back, the only move is rook f5, I guess, because he cannot take on c1.
Well, we'll try. I also try to play fast to force the opponents to the time trouble.
Yeah, some of them is already there.
Yeah, well, he offers me a draw, which is
with all my respect, that's not nice.
Come on, but okay.
Not now. I mean, the position is, of course, I mean, the black has huge chances to make a draw. But playing with black and against Sergey, definitely, I mean.
Now you remind me of Andrian Bogdanovich Michalcheshin, who said that in events like this, in simultaneous exhibitions, there are no draws. You must play until the end.
Yeah, in general in chess, I mean, the draw is always a result. But if you have a chance to play against the top grandmaster, I mean, it's better to use the opportunity.
thinking about queen c6, but it's maybe a bit too much.
Maybe.
Okay, but how can white progress in such position? Because this is a quite technical position. An endgame with queens, equal pawns.
I agree with you. I mean, but at the same time, black has to be absolutely accurate. Yeah, accurate in order to make it true.
Well, I try to get some endgame secrets from Sergey or from you and optimize my playing.
No secrets, just playing fast.
No, but Sergey already mentioned he was thinking of to play the queen c6, just to crash all the pawns on the queen side and to play against the king.
Mm-hmm.
This one is still theory, rook b8.
I don't remember already. I'm not sure about rook b8, but until queen d6 is for sure theory.
And if the theory, the theory was to capture on d6, or?
I think it was capture on d6. But rook b8 is completely fine. At least it's not very weighted for sure. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, he goes b5. I definitely want to take it.
Queen takes on b6.
Yes, and then probably b4, I'll think. Yes, now I decided to move my bishop to d3.
And taking on a2.
Bishop h7 and queen h5.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I wanted b4. Knight
a4. Queen b3. If knight b goes to b2.
Yes. Okay, g6.
Maria, since I reminded you, Adrian Michalchishin, it's a big compliment for me. Thank you for this.
Yeah, but he actually said exactly the same thing on the first simul of David Navarra. And my response was that my first draw was at the age of 18, and so he was happy for me. He said that all youngsters should play until the end. No draw.
Because this is true. I mean, I also believe the same. I mean, they are gaining the experience for the rest of their life.
Exactly.
You played queen g3.
I wanted to go then queen h4.
Yeah, why not to play now? Unfortunately, pawn is on a6, not on a5.
Oh, there are some drawbacks with queen h4.
How? What you think the black should respond if queen h4?
I'll not tell you. How
Okay.
opening is listening. I made a triangle: queen f3, queen g2, queen g3, and queen f3.
Giving or getting a tempo?
I don't know. No. Bishop f1 or bishop c2, I don't know. I'm choosing.
I need to charge my device. G6.
Yeah, but g6 is actually fine because h6 was very dangerous. Okay, it's not my best endgame experience. Yeah, no b7, but it's very passive. I believe it should be much better for me.
Yeah, but we already discussed that knight a4 is also nothing.
Yes.
I mean.
Yeah, he actually defends against queen b2, king g8, and the pawn is not hanging. Knight d7 is a good move. Okay. Yeah, I'm a bit don't have a time because I want to play h4, h5, but he wants to play rook c1.
As a matter of fact, Sergey is the first player who forces his opponents into time pressure.
Yeah, but I always do it. I always do it in the simuls also.
They're all in time pressure if we compare them to the previous simuls.
Despite that they are having higher elo.
Exactly. The previous ones, and that was also the question of all the players, why they play so quickly? All the opponents were playing in seconds. Now I see that these guys are all thinking and they're wasting more time with Sergey.
Yeah, bishop f4.
Yeah, actually he found some way to
Yeah, to prolong, I don't know.
Yeah.
But the destiny.
Well, obviously white is winning, but just trying to understand. If I take with a pawn, he'll play bishop b7 and take on bishop f3. Oh, well, bishop b7, queen d3. G6, knight. Well, winning, of course, but I can also take with the queen.
King takes on h7.
Yes.
I mean, you can go back to queen e4 and queen
yes,
a8.
yes, that's what I am thinking. And queen a8, bishop b7, queen a7, and knight c6, queen b6. Should be winning also.
Somehow black didn't perform well in this game.
Okay, I want to take with a pawn.
And queen c3 later.
Yeah, queen c3, I will play queen e2. Yeah.
Yeah, bishop on d7, I mean.
I should do this.
h4.
Not much for me actually here.
Yeah, but
the opening is on a time trouble at least. Before, I expected everything, but not before. Maybe
it's just a move.
Can I play knight e5 and then queen h3? And
If I would be Barack Obama, I would say yes, you can.
But how can he defend? I mean, queen h3 is coming, and I don't know. I don't see. Let's try. I mean, it's a simul.
You can play and ask your opponent.
Yeah. Okay, I want to bring my knight. So finally he played a5.
No, I like the idea.
Well, I mean, he didn't play a5 before where it was clearly good. Now it's probably still, but let me try this. Okay. Let's see what is his plan. Yeah, bishop b5 actually, it's a good move. It's better than queen c3.
Yeah, finally, because bishop on d7 was useless completely.
Yeah, but I'll try to keep the tension. Oh, bishop g2. The guy is very very creative. I mean, he finds some moves. Okay, bishop e4.
Rook a8. Probably a5 is the idea.
He wants to play a5.
Yeah, at least, I mean, to try to help to the knight on b7. But I guess you would respond b5.
Let me just double the rooks.
On a5.
Yeah, queen d5 is good. I a bit forgot about this move. Now my queen is a bit cut from the play. Okay.
Rook b8.
G6. Yeah, well, actually, in such positions, the only chance normally is to leave the one position and in the simul and to play only one game, because otherwise it's hard.
Yeah, you still have enough time.
Just okay. It's probably drawish. We'll see. A5. I'm not
A5?
actually forced. I'm not even forced to take it. Let me.
But what if you take on a5?
Well, he will just go somewhere and then knight c5. And...
Yeah, but he's giving pawn for nothing.
Yes, but I want his knight to be passive. Queen e5, yes. Queen e5. Of course, I will not take it. Okay.
Yeah, before.
Let's make some more brilliancy. I take with a pawn, queen f4, king b1, and if queen e5, then queen h3. Otherwise, knight g6 is coming.
Maybe. A5. Wow.
Well, he actually had very little time. So, okay. At the moment, I go back. Yeah, but now I can try to win the pawn and even without moving my pawn from b4.
B pawn, yeah.
Also, I'm preparing queen d3 there. Yes, now I wanted to play knight b5, definitely.
And knight goes to d6, yeah?
Yes. Yes, now what he wants after this. Okay, let's ask him. c2.
It seems that black just...
No, actually, after queen c2, queen e5, he will take. The guy is fighting till the end, but okay. Some different options for me, but I'm trying to choose.
What options you are thinking?
Well, okay, h6 I shouldn't play because he will consolidate. And should I take immediately? Okay, I'll take definitely. Okay, and now either knight b6 or queen h6. Probably queen h6 is straight enough and good enough.
I would play knight b5.
Yeah, but queen h6 is I guess, winning by force.
Yeah, winning castle, I guess.
Yeah, and now he thought I will take a pawn, but now I want to play queen d3. I'm very clever.
You are, yes.
Okay, bishop e4. I'm just calculating some straight lines. Rook c8 looks very good, and then knight d6. But it might be some play for him anyway. Okay, no, it should be good for me. Okay. Not so many resources for me.
What if you take somewhere else your king so you can somehow take
My
advantage?
king, yeah, but he will
Yes,
perpetual
you will
immediately.
check. I understand. I don't know. There's like.
Yeah, okay. It's probably draw. Yes, and now king b1 and queen e5, queen h3. Well, this is of course winning for me, just many different options. Let's try to play nicely. G5. Okay, I'll play straight on.
Yeah, mate on h6.
Queen c4, it doesn't look safe, but at the same time, it's he. If I will move my rooks, he will always have queen e4, so I should be careful.
So the player after queen g6 also resigned. You have your third win.
Yeah, but what he wants to do after f6? Probably nothing. Queen g7 is coming.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's a draw. What can I do? And this, I want to play nicely. Yes, here I have a choice between probably some different good moves, but I want to bring my king first.
You also have your fourth win after f6 against. This is 0-4. plus the draw on the game that we were expecting.
Yeah. Queen end game.
Yeah.
Many good moves for me, but just don't want to spoil the position.
Yeah, somehow you managed to force everyone to time trouble. That's still one of the biggest observations for the simul today.
But it cost me that I played a draw.
Yeah, but this is fine. Draw is also a result. Or you wanted to win each and every game?
I always want to win every game, but didn't manage.
But your opponent didn't do that much mistakes. In general. Yeah.
Oh, we have some inside info that I want to share with you. So Nenad Doric just sent us that he was the chief arbiter in Grand Chess Tour in Zagreb last year, and he sends to Sergey his regards.
Oh, thank you.
He's the guy who drove with you.
Next time Sergey will remember and play differently.
Okay, but he's an IM, so I guess that he
No,
had...
I mean the black plate absolutely solid.
Yeah, his
so
current rating, I think, is he's underrated. So if he's an IM, I guess he was like 2450 at some time.
Yeah, rook f3, I thought about this. Probably bishop e3 is winning.
King d7.
Yeah, it's actually a good move.
Yeah, preventing rook c7 check.
Yeah, the guy is good. He just spends too time, but he's good. Let's see. Rook e3, and now I thought I can play directly. Yeah, here I want to take a pawn. G6, I don't like such moves from positional point of view, but
this is due to time trouble, you know, because
yeah, only 3 players are left, and they only get like 5 seconds. So
yeah, if the opponent had 8 seconds for this, it means that he played when he had only 3 seconds before the incremental.
Yeah.
So that's why the G6, the first and only logical move was for him.
I have a choice here, and I'm thinking he played b5. Okay, I'm pawn up, but he has compensation, definitely.
You want to play rook e2 or rook e3?
I wanted rook e3, but rook f8 I don't like. Let me do this. Yes, and I wanted to play b5 and then rook g7. I don't know if it will work. Okay, he sacrificed, but this I don't really believe. Not really. I agree, he has compensation, good one, but still I have a pawn.
I guess soon this position, I mean, f6 now.
It was probably mouse sleep, but doesn't really matter. I blundered a little bit, but
What? You think black has compensation here?
black definitely has compensation.
But why?
He'll take and queen b1.
Okay, now I see queen b1 and queen b4.
Well, I found this idea.
It's winning, yeah? You're winning pawn on.
I don't know. At least some problems, some questions to him, let's say.
This is done.
Yeah. So how to switch next? Yeah. Yeah.
There's only one game still ongoing. You have 6 wins, 1 draw. So this is our last game.
Nice move, king h7.
It is.
Another one, queen ending with equal pawns.
Yeah. Well, it's he'll play just queen f5 and it's a draw, so I'm gonna force draw now. King. Shit. A bit strange move, but well, it's a dead draw. Yeah, because queen f5 is coming. Okay. 2 queen endgames draws.
Super. Bravo. So
Thank you.
The last symbol of the series is without a loss. We have 6 wins and 2 draws. Well done, Sergey.
Thank you.
So the score is 7-1. How did you enjoy? Did you enjoy it?
Yes, it was nice, but in some games I wanted to concentrate and to think more, and somehow I just wanted to play fast from some point of view, but in some positions I had to concentrate, and as I wasn't precise in some moments, I probably lost some advantage. But anyway, it was a big fight in all the games, and thank you to everybody. It was fun.
Have you given an online simultaneous exhibition before, or was that your first one?
I think that online it is second one actually, because the previous one, it was like 2 months ago. I gave to Roscosmos, which is connected to my game against Cosmos.
Yes, I know, for the day of the cosmonauts, right?
Yes.
Which is celebrated in Russia. What should we expect from you in the near future, Sergey?
I don't know. It's really hard to plan anything because we don't know the schedule of the tournaments. But the only thing I hope that we will have a Vugar Gashimov memorial in Shamkir in the end of the year or something, and it will be very good if the tournament will exist and to play a super tournament finally in this year, because it's difficult and a little bit depressing without the big tournaments.
Yeah, I can imagine that you wish to go back to standard games and feel the tense of the OTD games. Another one question: did you find any of the games fascinated, or could you play in another kind of style? Because I saw that you were, let's say, playing safe moves in some games, telling that you don't want to spend more time calculating. Would you do something different?
You mean today in the Simul?
Today, yes, today.
Yes, it was what I said, that in some position, okay, if I concentrate for 10 minutes or 15 minutes, but also it's strange to think for so long when you are given a Simul. So that is the difficult thing, to play fast and to play well. So okay, I tried, but when you try to play fast, sometimes you make some not the most precise moves.
Good. Sharhan is back with us, so right? Because
I'm here.
Connected. Sergey just told us that he wishes to play in the Vugar Gashimov Memorial Tournament. Do I recall correctly? And depending on what is going on with the tournament schedule, I don't know if you have something new to communicate with us, Sharhan.
No, at this stage, I mean, we are just following what's happening with the global COVID-19 situation, and this is actually the only reason why almost all tournaments been rescheduled or postponed. We still have chances. I mean, we are discussing this to host this year, but we will see. I mean, what's going on. So I hopefully soon we will get some good news regarding the vaccine. But nevertheless, I mean, let's see. I mean, if it's really working, because the life of the people globally, it's much more important these days rather than the chess tournaments. With all my respect to all chess players, so we should be following the safety rules here as well. And this is indeed pity that it's forcing and it's causing the cancellation of the tournaments. And using this opportunity, this is why, I mean, we have this brilliant tournament, ECU, Online Chess European Chess Championship, just to keep it up for all the chess players from the European countries. To bring all them together, I mean, in these lockdown days. And I also would like to use this opportunity to thanks to Sergey that he found the time and shared this is brilliantly full time with us, spending together with the players and with us. I mean, he was actively commenting. He was playing fast, not thinking, but he was also commenting at the same time. That's a good always.
And it's very difficult. Many people think that it's something very easy to do, but it's not. It's very hard to calculate 8 different boards and comment on the same time. It gets confusing, but I think Sergey is multitasking. He was very good at that. We expect from him more in the near future.
Yes, thank you, Sarhan, for the nice words. I think that the best commentator and player is probably Hikaru, but also Anish is, in my view, very good on saying something and playing at the same time. But I don't know.
Anish has a great taste of humor.
Yes.
He also said that Hikaru is the best on playing and commenting at the same time. So it's 2 out of 2 for Hikaru.
So with this, Hikaru is not the best in playing too fast in Blitz, but also in commentating also. Nice.
Well, if Sergey and Anish say so, I will have to trust their opinion on that. They're
very reputable opinions.
So thank you very much for your time, Sergey, and for your Sarhan. We're very thankful for your how can I say, for your time with us. And of course, I'm excited for your games. I really enjoyed watching you playing and Sarhan commenting.
Thank you too, and thanks for the opponents. I mean, for the following the fair play rules. Especially these days, we know that if the chess moves to digital platforms, the biggest enemy of chess development is when, unfortunately, some players using the help of computers, etc. So also a big applause for the opponents for playing fair, and good luck to everyone. And I believe that ECU might organize some more tournaments for the digital community.
We will expect that. There are too many webinars and seminars organized by ECU. We're also expecting a lot of tournaments, hopefully, because the chess world is thirsty to play. And hopefully we will see some more good things in the near future. I don't want to hold you more. Thank you so much. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Have a nice weekend.
Same to you. Bye-bye.
Bye.